Hi everyone, this is your host Elizabeth, and I'm here with our co-hosts Monica and Juan Diego.
Hi.
Hello.
And welcome to the Talk Wisdom podcast, and we're gonna talk today about the dating horror stories. Right, Monica?
Yes,
She
we
has
have
a lot of
plenty.
things to tell us about
A lot
that.
of tea.
A lot of tea, yeah. So now with the how has changed right about dating with the applications, social media, what are your experiences that you have, regarding
Oh,
the social media?
that's great. A lot of the, I guess, catfishing, right? So a lot of pictures, the AIs, you don't know if they're
AIs.
real, legit profiles or not. And then obviously the AI, the catfishing. So they may put some pictures on there and they're not really who, they don't present themselves exactly the way they are.
That
So I know you
makeup,
have
that
that.
makeup.
The makeup, the filters,
The
right? There's a
filters.
filters of, and even I see guys are complaining about the filters of women that are using. And I don't try to use filters other than like maybe a natural one, but not like, hey, you're gonna get wrinkles, you're gonna get whatever I have, because I don't want to be fake or present myself fake. But there was one time I went on a date where this guy, oh my gosh, he presented himself on his profile. I was like, okay, that's great. And this is why I've learned to make sure I have a FaceTime call before I try to even go on a true date with them. Because this guy, I met him and he was not what his pictures were. He was like cross-eyed. It was horrible.
So when you saw the picture, you're like, oh my God, he's so hot.
Not hot. Like he was. No, he
Interesting.
wasn't hot. Like I was like, okay, maybe I'll try it. Go on a date. That's fine. And yeah, when I saw him, I was like, okay, this is really awkward. So we sat down for dinner. I was trying to be
But
polite.
if he didn't look like the picture, like how you recognize him?
He did, but the thing was, I didn't realize in the picture he wasn't cross-eyed. So that was a bother. That was bothering me. I could. And then I think the picture looked a little better than he was in person, right? So I was like, no, this is not going to do it. There's nothing. So, but I was trying to be polite because I had gone there and I was hungry. So I'm like, okay, I can
I'm gonna
eat.
get my Times Square thing. Good meal for tonight.
Exactly. And so then I said, we were eating, and I think he went to the restaurant at one point, and I texted my daughter, my adult daughter, and I said, please call me in a few minutes and tell me you need my help. She put me in the worst spot because I answer the phone. She calls me, like I asked. She was with some friends, and she goes, help, I can't get up. And I was like, oh my God, Mom, help me. I can't get up. Like I've fallen and I can't get up. That
Yeah,
comment.
Okay.
I started laughing hysterically. So I couldn't even like do the
Like,
what I was trying to
pretend
plan.
properly,
Pretend like
yeah.
I need to go.
I
It's an
need to
emergency.
go.
But I was like, hey, I gotta go. My daughter needs me home immediately. So I gotta go. So I asked for a to-go box and then I blocked him right there.
Like just that day or like
On my
right
way
after?
home, block.
No way.
Yes, because I was like, this is not.
Did you have your dinner?
What?
Did you have your dinner?
I had my dinner. I ate it
Oh.
for leftovers. Yeah.
She was like, "Can I take that to go, please?"
Yeah, I had a to-go box.
I
I
need
was
my
like,
lunch for tomorrow.
didn't you have a catfish story?
I did. I
Tell
did
us
have-
about it.
I did. Yeah, the first one. It's when I started using Tinder. I would say that one started because my friends. We used to have like a. Yeah, we had a group chat with Tinder, and then we'll post Tinder profiles, and then I got really into it, and so I started messing with Tinder, and went on a date with this one girl. Uh, Looked really nice, I was like, okay, this is good. Like, let's do it. And then I got to she told me where to pick her up, her house, and then I get there and her siblings are waiting for me, right? And it's like her little brothers, and I'm just like, oh shit, and she wasn't out there, right? And then the mom's like out there like, oh, she's coming, like give her a minute. I was like, oh, what? Like it's a date, like it's not a this is not like a
Like-
proposal or like what the hell? And I was like, okay. So I just does it off. I was kind of confused. And so then she comes and she looks like she had just taken a shower. She was trying to do her hair, and it's not her. I was like, holy fuck! It's like you put two pictures. And it's like this picture was probably like a year ago when she wasn't like that looking, and I was like, now it's like the current her, and I was just like,
Oh.
you
Yeah.
you haven't updated yourself.
Yeah.
And then the stuff that was updated, it didn't look like her, because you could tell the difference, and I was just like, oh Jesus, like what did I do to myself? So we're driving. I don't even know where we're going, because I'm not even thinking about where to take her, and just making just random conversation. And
You were trying to come up with a plan, probably.
I was for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And
like
my-
exit,
that's
exit
what
plan
you
now.
remember.
And then my luck is that something was happening, because this was during the car meets, the cars and things in the area, and something happened that night where they were throwing somebody, because it was a neighborhood, and that neighborhood you can go, it's like a main road, but there's houses. Somebody, I think, threw like a piece of pipe, just to, like, so the cars would not like go by, slow down, like pop their tires. So there was two cars, and I was like, what? Oh wow! And then I see it, and I hit it. So my car hit it. That's what caused me to pull over. So I ended up pulling over. My tires were good. I was like, good. And then that's when I took the advantage. Like, hey, I messaged my friend Bella, and I was like, hey, call me, tell me you have an emergency. And then
She was like your fall girl. Did she know you were going on this date?
I don't remember. I think she did.
But she's like your home girl then.
Yeah,
Like
I would tell her everything.
So what did she do? She calls you and
Yeah, she goes like she played the part really
she
well.
played the part.
She was like,
my daughter didn't even do that.
She was like, bro, like she's like my sister.
Because you had it. Well, did you have it on speaker so this girl
Yeah,
could hear?
I put it on speaker purposely. I was like, oh, my friend's calling me. Like, oh, hey, bro. It's like, hey, bro, like I need help. Like, I need you to get over here, please. Like, and like, you know, Bella, like how she's like, I really need help. I need you to come over here. And I was like, yeah, I'll be there. And then I was like, give me a minute. And then I hung up. I was like, hey, I gotta go. I was like, she's like, yeah, take care of that. Like, and I was like, okay, yeah, let me take you back to your house. And I just dropped her off.
No, you didn't even take her to eat. Nothing.
No way.
Oh my
We were on
god.
the
Oh my
way.
God, you're the worst.
The street was perfect because
You didn't take in consideration the time that she took to get ready,
She
to
wasn't
do
ready.
her hair,
Oh,
makeup, and
no, she wasn't ready.
dress up or anything.
She was
Did
late.
she take a shower?
You remember? She took a shower. She took a shower. Her hair
She
was
was late.
Her hair was like wet, like damp. Like
Oh.
she hadn't even done her hair. She barely any makeup. Like it was just like, oh, I'm in a rush. I have to go.
I try to prep at least 2 to 3 hours in advance, and yes, it takes a long
A
time.
long time. I mean,
And we try to
You
prep.
know, that would be so rude. That was rude of you.
Well,
You should have taken at least to eat an elote, like.
But she didn't take all day to get ready.
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing. I was planning to see how I was gonna like do it, and out of nowhere, this incident happens on the road while we're on our way to look for something to do because I had no idea what to do, and that's what caused me to pull over. And I messaged Bella like, "Hey, call me. I have an incident." And then
she is your homegirl.
And later
Oh.
she was, and I called like, "Oh, thank you so much. Like you saved me from this one." And I think I did show her. I was like, "Hey," like I sent her pictures. Like, "Oh yeah, that looks. She looks pretty cute." But I was like, "Bella, she looks nothing like that." I was like, I don't have a picture of her like real time, but nothing like that.
Oh.
I was like, Jesus.
Oh
Well,
my
I'm glad
gosh.
she didn't rape you. I mean,
No,
Oh my god.
I do.
sorry.
I do have a very.
Speaking of like raping or being very like aggressive, I went out with this Middle Eastern guy, and he had a nice BMW, whatever, but beautiful blue eyes. But I could smell that he like was a big time smoker in his car and all, so it smelled like just an ashtray when he opened the.
Ooh.
So I was like,
Ah,
okay,
that's a big
you
turn
know,
off.
all right, it is a big turn off. And I've actually told a guy like I can't date you because your car smells like an ashtray.
Yeah.
And he was like, really? I was like, yeah, I'm serious. And he actually quit smoking, I guess, after that.
Oh my God. You
So I'm
saved a
proud of
life.
him.
You
I'm
impacted.
proud of
Save a
him.
life.
But he's moved on to another state. But anyways, this guy took me, to a Mediterranean restaurant, had a nice time. I really loved the color of his eyes. And, I have colored eyes, but I don't usually date people with colored eyes because I like the
The
Hispanics.
Hispanics, yes.
And they don't have a lot of them do not have colored eyes. And so we're talking, and then he was like, let's go to the movies. I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah, we'll go on. I mean, this is going good. And then we get to the movies, but it's like we're back in high school, and we're in the back row, and he's trying to make out with me. And I'm like, wait, he's a Middle Eastern man. He's Muslim. And I was thinking, okay, he will be polite and treat me like a woman,
My
a respectful
religion,
woman. No, he is trying to grab on me and like make out. And I'm like, hey, no.
He just sucked your face like
yes,
this.
yes. He actually, when he kissed, he was like all slobber bobber. And I was like, oh, God.
Ew.
So I couldn't wait to get out of this movie. This movie is so long, too. And I just like, hey, respect yourself. Like, respect me, please stop. We got out, and I was like, I gotta go. He's like, why? Why do you gotta go? I'm like, I'm not going with you anywhere. He had given me flowers at the beginning of the date, so those were in my car. It was such a bad date. I went home, stopped at the liquor store before I get home, and I gave the flowers to the cashier. I'm like, here you go, because I didn't want to throw them out, but I was gonna throw them out if I did. So I was like, here.
You don't
You
want
still felt bad. And like, no, it's just, let me give some.
more flowers.
Yes.
Yeah, poor flowers. They don't have nothing.
Yeah,
to do
they
with
have
it,
nothing to do with this. They can't go to waste. Here, enjoy some beautiful flowers, but I didn't want them.
Jesus Christ! Like the boldness for somebody to just do that on the first date,
Yes.
Like take you to the back of the movie theater. You're not young anymore, so you should be higher expectations, higher standards, and man, like to be grabbing and kissing and slobbering over people,
Yeah.
like that's
Right.
insane.
You know what? Another thing about this whole
Cheap and
dating,
everything.
unsolicited dick pics.
Oh my God, yes.
That is such a turn off. Like, do not. No. I'm down. I don't want to. First of all, if there is one, sometimes it's like, oh, that's not going to do anything. Like, nope. Block. Thanks for showing me that. Thank you. No, I'm not going to do anything. But at the same time, like, I don't
It's
want
like,
that.
oh my
That does
God,
not
thank
turn
you
me
for
on.
accelerating the process here.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's good. You guys are insane.
But that does not do anything for girls. Obviously, when
yes,
you're in a
definitely.
relationship with someone, a really good, nice relationship, maybe like, hey, baby, I miss you. Can you send me something? Something sexy.
that's
But you have to be in a
different.
relationship. But you
For
as a
random
woman, a
people.
random unsolicited one, no,
no.
that's a no-go.
Have you seen?
No, I've actually sent.
And that no sounds so unsure. Like, let me
No.
just say.
No.
I saw,
No.
it was no, very secure.
It's like, no, but
No.
maybe my.
No. I have not to just randomly like a DM. Like I've never done like a. Actually, I have recently, but before I used to not like send like girls like DMs. It just doesn't work out for me. So I would. My charm is more like in person. Like that's how I get their buy-in and like I get them.
Right. Your personality
My
sells
personality.
yourself.
Yeah. So I'm really good at that. But me DMing and trying to get like attention by sending me a dick pic of me,
no.
that doesn't work out for me. I would do maybe to a partner of mine, like if I'm in a relationship.
And that's why I said that's okay.
Yeah, but
But-
that's, yeah.
But it's not unsolicited, right? It's like, hey, baby, I miss you.
They ask
Can
you for that. Or you send it because you feel
Yeah, because
comfortable
you're like,
with it.
hey, baby,
Yeah.
I miss you. You want some of this?
Yeah, but I've done it where I've sent it. I meant to send it to my partner at the time, and I sent it to somebody else.
No way, no.
Oh my God, what did they do?
They're like, damn, bro. I was like, damn. I thought it was my. It's like, I was like, looking good though. I was like, damn. It was just like it was the funniest thing. It was actually my brother.
Oh my God. Oh my God, no way.
That is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was
I
like-
would die.
It was the funniest thing ever. He's like, damn, bro. He's like, well, do your thing though.
Hey, that's cool. That's
I was
cool.
like, that was a good picture. It was resent. I was like, thank you.
Approve, bro. Approve.
He's like, reset.
This is definitely the family penis.
Oh my god.
It was the funniest thing ever. I was like, oh man. Ever since then, though, like
Now you're more careful.
very careful. Like I don't mess with Snapchat, like because like you can accidentally hit something.
Oh,
yes.
I don't do things in the shower. Like I used to be on my phone in the shower and used to be like, you know, 'cause water.
Oh,
Because
oh,
it's
yeah.
slippery,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And now I'm very careless with my phones, right? So I would literally be in the shower and the water would drip on me, and like I would be on my phone. You know,
Oh.
like I'm really like I would jump in the pool with my phone on. Like it's bad. Like, you know, these phones they're good nowadays. You
Yeah,
know?
they are kind of waterproof to
so-
some extent. Mhm.
And it's an excuse to get a new phone. But anyways, like, so I learned like, hey, like, don't do that anymore, dude. Like, and especially with my job now, I'm like, oh, dude, like, I'm in so many groups, like, and I've seen it where they delete groups because somebody says something or things get posted accidentally, so they just delete the whole group.
The whole group.
Yeah, and it's like big stuff, you know. It's like a lot of communications in these groups. So I'm like, oh no, it's like paranoia. It's like that happened, and then this position, I was like, oh hell no, never again. So I just keep my phone. I keep it in the shower just for music.
Has that happened to you where you send a picture, you know, like a naked picture?
Absolutely
pictures to
not.
anybody that
No,
is not intended
I
for?
get asked naked pictures all the time. I'm like, block, because I'm like, I don't know you. Do not ask me to send a full body naked picture, or whatever, or a picture down there. Like, come on, I am not with you. No, no. That's a prize you don't get until you're with this.
Yeah. When it comes to dating apps and the red flags, what you would think that is something that has happened to you that from the very beginning you're like, oh my god, this is a big no.
Unsolicited dick pics, very aggressive behavior, like telling you, I don't know, just being condescending in their
Approach and all that.
yeah. I don't like that. And you gotta have to, and do not talk about sex. Do not go there. You need to treat me like a woman, so be respectful. Up until, we have a date. Even at the date, you should treat me with respect. And there was one guy that took me on a date that I met with him here in this town. We had met halfway, and because I was, way far from here before. And all he did was try to start talking about his sex hookups, like how much sex he's had, who he has it with. And I was just sitting there like, why are you bringing this up at our first
needed your
date,
approval.
first dinner?
Yeah, he wanted that.
Like he thought he was selling himself, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, this is not selling yourself. This
I'm
is
worth
like,
this.
I want to run for the hills.
Yeah.
So I tried to cut that short as fast as I just became so uncomfortable, and I'm too nice. Like, I can't be like, hey, what, bro, this is not appropriate. I'm just like, oh, okay.
And
I
you
get
don't have
uncomfortable.
you don't have a poker face.
I don't.
For me, oh
You're
my
right.
god, oh my god, me, like
You would have
literally-
slapped him. I was
Yes.
just like,
Even with my face, you can see my face immediately changing. So it's like
You
there
go
is
from
no
this to like just.
like.
and I'm too nice. So I'm just like, my face, I'm sure, is telling me, like, I am not comfortable with this, but I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay. Noted. Okay.
And so I'm sure he's like, what is this face? But maybe she's liking this. He just kept going. And I was like, yeah, thank you for dinner. I got to go. And of course he wanted to see me again. And I was like, yeah, I have to think about that. I ghosted him, blocked him, everything, all of that.
Jeez.
And he's
you
still
had-
on the dating apps.
Have you had any first date that you go and then you go all the way in? It's like, you know what? I like him. Like, why not?
Yes.
Yeah?
Just.
Tell us about it.
I was actually here at your house.
Oh my God. Don't tell me.
And
Sergio
this was
Bailador?
about almost...
Was it Sergio Bailador? Or?
Ay, Sergio Bailador, no.
You remember that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
House and I was hanging out, and
I
then
don't want to see my friend like
it
that
was
anymore.
late. No, exactly. Stop it! Stop! You're gonna get me in trouble, so please
Okay,
don't.
no, I'm not going to say
Okay.
anything. We're going to cut all that.
So I'm actually here at your house, and it was getting late. I think I was somewhere else before I came and visited you. I was dressed, so I was like, you know what? I'm made up. I have nowhere to go, and I was having communication with this person, and I was like, okay. And they
And
were
it
like,
wasn't social media.
yeah, it was
Oh,
social.
okay.
It was like Facebook dating or
Facebook dating.
something. And I was like, hey, I can meet up tonight if you want. Like, pick a place. So he's like, yeah, let's meet up at, downtown. It's not open anymore. World of Beers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I showed up because it was late. So it was like
Yeah.
past dinner time, everything. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll have a drink, meet up, see if there's a connection. Get there. And he's actually waiting right in front of my car. I'm like, oh, hey, okay. And it was him. And I walked in. He opened the door. It was very nice. And the conversation went so well. So well. And it was just fluid and everything. Then he was like, do you like dancing? I'm like, I love dancing. So he's like, let's go here. I'm like,
Music
okay.
to Monica's ears.
But it was during COVID time. So everything was closing early.
Oh, yeah.
So we went to this place, and I think we were only there like an hour. But he was really kind and said, hey, can I give you a kiss? I'm like, sure. And he gave me a kiss. And I really liked how he kissed. And then I was like, oh, dear. This is making me a little...
You were tingle.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
She was feeling
There was chemistry.
butterflies everywhere.
Unfortunately, it was late, and I had to get, it was late, and I had to get home. So, and I was like, I got to go home. We'll have to, but we'll definitely do it another time. And the next time, yeah, he planned a really good date at a hotel, and a really nice hotel. And it went on, and it was great. And trust me, I've had experiences that I'm like, oh no, I will never do this again with you. But it was good.
So, for example, did you continue seeing him after that?
Yeah,
or?
for almost 4 years on and off.
Oh, okay.
So now you know who it is.
Never mind. Never mind.
That was the only
Let's
time.
change the subject here, so fast.
Está bailando Sergio, baila.
Because you don't
Move on,
know,
please.
because you don't approve of this person,
Move
but
on, please.
he's the only one that I
Even
had
though so the
immediate
fact-
chemistry.
right.
I have not had that immediate
Even
chemistry.
so, the fact, that's where you truly felt the most,
Yes,
wow,
comfortable.
this is the first person that...
I've never had that immediate chemistry ever with anybody, ever.
Yeah, no, I know how that is, for sure.
It's like, it feels like magic. You're like, I've known you forever. And you feel comfortable, yeah.
Hey, don't be a hater.
I'm not a hater. I actually experienced that with you.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I saw it progress like that. And I was like, woo, okay.
Yeah, I was in a
This
different
is-
role, and...
Mónica tú sabes, es nuestro love madrina in a way. ¿Tú sabes that? You know that, right? You know that.
Yes, she talked
If
you
it
in.
was not for her, yeah, you wouldn't be here.
That's
would not
true.
you would not be here sitting. I
That's
can
true.
guarantee you that.
Yes.
Guarantee you.
Thank you for making me feel special.
Aw, so
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I
knows though.
do have a red flag though.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So one, I did have a date. I haven't really spoken of this one before. I had a date with this person. Nice girl, and somehow it took me a while to get her to on a date, and when we went on our first date, I took her to Cheesecake Factory, something like that. It was nice. She was very proper and everything, very nice. So it was going well. The next day we went to to get tacos, just the taco truck. And she was telling everybody, because she had friends around, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm here with my boyfriend."
Oh, no.
I was like, "Oh,
Too early.
I was like, "What?" I was like, "Boyfriend," and then I was like, "Okay," and then she said it again. I was like, "Wait a second."
Like,
I'm not-
time out.
Yeah.
No, we have not established that.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
I would run
give me-
because that is
That
psycho.
was-
That's psycho behavior.
That wasn't the first date?
That was the second.
The second date.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
okay.
took her somewhere like at a good restaurant, and then
Yeah.
the next time we was like, okay, food truck. Sometimes I like to do that.
I mean, even
And she was okay with it, but it's just the fact when her friends got there, she was like, "Oh, here's my
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 boyfriend."
boyfriend."
in Spanish, like mi novio.
Oh,
Sí,
mi
es tu
novio.
novio. Ajá.
Because, in English, it could be boyfriend, not boyfriend, but a friend that's a boy.
No,
But this was
said
novio.
novio in Spanish.
Okay, and that is specifically no mi amigo, my friend, my male friend. It's my novio, my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That was definitely. I forgot how that one turned out.
But like you confronted her, or you just stay quiet and say like, "What the fuck?"
Uh,
I mean,
well, in all reality, I wasn't looking for long term. I was just being.
Casual.
I was being casual. I was being a
a
boy.
player.
I was being
a
a
player.
boy.
Let's call it like it is. A player.
So I was being a boy. So I was like, hey, it don't matter. I mean,
I'm your husband if you want to. Just give me that cookie. I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, that's what a player does.
Yeah, so I mean, I did what I had to do, and I had to take one for the team. But no, it was just more if it was still a date, you know. But and maybe we would find something good out of things, you know. Even though I'm being a boy or being a bad person, or you call it however you would see this, but the fact that she said like, oh my boyfriend, I'm just like, oh Jesus, like you're too quick.
Yeah, way
Like,
too quick.
Like there's no like, oh hey, like this is my friend, like.
But you even see that like when you're just trying on a dating profile. I don't know if you've had this or you, but you've never been on dating profiles. Okay. So even guys just chatting with you, then they get real serious like, will you be my woman? What I'm like, I haven't even met you. I don't know anything about you. The other thing is, hey, can we meet up for dinner? I'm like, I just started talking to you. I don't know anything about you. I need to talk to you.
One of the things so with that is with men, I know women do that too. I mean, everybody does that, all humans, but it's very interesting how like everybody in general will say something like I want to marry you, or they say I love you, and they
Oh my
misuse the
God!
words.
Yes, that's a big
Yes.
one. That's a big one.
So
That's
Yeah.
not
it's,
okay.
I wonder, like, and you might know this pretty well, like, not for experience, but I'm saying, like, in the thought process of why people do that, you know, is it like something that they're missing or something that they really want so bad, and they think this is a way to get it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, who would say that? Like, who would claim something? Who would tell you such a word? Or who would be like...
It's a strong word.
I mean, well,
don't
I
use
think
that.
here, just because of our background, right? Like you're Mexican, I'm Mexican as well. Something that I learn, you know, because it's not something that it happens, you know, in our country. You know, te amo es un, oh my God, it's a very, very strong word.
Te
It's
amo
like-
is I love you.
It's
in
I love
English.
you in English, but it's so strong that
Yeah, it signifies that you
oh my
truly
God,
love
you
the person.
actually you don't even tell that to your parents. Like seriously, like let's be real.
Really?
No. It's like so intense and so. Oh my God.
Yeah.
A parent you will say te quiero.
quiero. Okay.
Sí,
Te
sí,
quiero
sí.
mucho.
But that's just reserved. Like, well,
For
I don't know.
a pareja, a couple.
Not just reserved, but it's mostly reserved for, you know, for your partner, or your lifetime partner. And oh my God, like when I came to this country, you know, I find out that everybody says, you know, like I love you.
I love this. I love that.
I love
Yeah.
everything. You know, I love your shoes. I love your
Yeah.
house. I love your makeup. I love your clothes. And
That's
I love
a great
you.
point.
I love you. And for me, it was like,
It's so
You're
misused.
just throwing
It's-
it.
I
You're
don't-
throwing it.
I
Like
didn't
it's-
found
yeah.
it special. So for me, you know, at least it's like, man, when I say that in Spanish,
Oh, I mean...
it means the world.
Yeah.
Because it's actually like
Statement.
Yeah,
You're
it's
setting up
it's
the-
like this is it. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. But, I mean, because I usually try to date Hispanic people or ethnic, and they say, I think I love you. And I haven't even met you. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how
like,
would you think you love
how
me?
insane.
Yeah, like you
That's
How can you
something's
tell
wrong, and
somebody?
that's where like the love bombing. That's a red flag.
It is,
Love
it is a
bombing.
red
that's
flag.
not a red flag.
Or they're so desperate to be in a relationship and have that, and you run for the hills. Do not
Think
settle
about
for
it. You're
that.
probably one of the 35 people that they...
Thank you. they're
that
falling in
they'll
love
fall
with.
in love with, you know? Who knows?
Exactly.
Like, oh wow, well, first time.
But
First hit.
Like, I remember when the person that you don't appreciate or approve of,
not that I don't appreciate it, not that I approve.
but
because
I had
you're my
set
friend,
it
right?
up saying, hey, I just am going through a divorce. I am not looking for anything serious. This is just hookup territory. That is it. And I treated it that way. But then I started getting feelings like 2 months in.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, and he appreciated that I was very upfront. This is what this is. This is just so casual. There will be nothing ever. But I started spending time with him, really enjoying his company, what we did together, everything. And then I started getting feelings. And I said, hey, something's going on with me. Like, I'm getting I did not say I love you.
That's why you never say what are your intentions. Like, I can relate to that, but
then
never
he
told
didn't
him.
believe it.
I mean,
like, he was like, oh, she told me.
I never told you that that's the only
No.
thing that I wanted, right?
No,
Like,
but I was very confused with some certain things she would do, or like situations like there's something that had happened. I was just like trying to understand, like, did I do something wrong, or but the later I found out it's like because she was catching feelings, you know, for me.
Yes.
but I never told him, hey, this is a hookup.
Oh.
You know,
Oh.
like I never
I
say,
did because
never
I
say
was
that.
trying to be very, and that's what I approached it as. I never thought I was going to fall for this guy or have feelings. And then when I started, I was like, I got to be honest. I'm having feelings and I don't know what to do with these. And of course, then he's like, okay, she's just playing me because she said this.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly,
he
yeah.
didn't,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, and so he realized that's what she wants. So he dialed back everything and was like, I'm not going to do feelings for her.
Mm-hmm.
So it took him a while to actually get feelings.
That's crazy. Because actually, I believe you did that because you tend to be very like truthful,
Transparent.
Like,
Yes.
transparent.
I am
Yeah,
very-
yeah.
from
You,
I
upfront
want
with
transparency, so I
Very
I
upfront.
provide transparency.
yeah. So I believe that 100%. And that's interesting though. Like this individual did not. Well, actually, the fact that he didn't have feelings, but well, anyways, the fact that he didn't have any feelings, but then later he did.
Yes.
So how long did it take for him? Would you say?
9 months, maybe.
Oh, wow.
10. Yeah.
That's interesting.
To realize that, oh shit, I really like this woman.
Was that not a red flag for you? To say like this is on such a long time?
No, because I knew what I had presented myself as. So I was like, I can't take this serious.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm, I
That's
just
taking
got
responsibility
divorced.
for your own.
So I even was like, yeah, I got to take this slow, but I'm being transparent and honest. I have feelings, like I'm getting feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think he realized later that, oh, wow, I have feelings for this person because I can't be without them.
Yeah.
Like we tried separating and that didn't go well.
Came right back.
Yeah. And that's happened too many times over the years because either I feel like my kids don't approve and now it's his kids may not approve. So it's
Now, like dating apps. I mean, because you guys have experience. I have no experience.
I know.
Yeah, I mean,
I
like
don't
you have
have
your typical
experience.
Tinder where it's like Netflix and chill, right? And then you have your typical like Bumble now.
Bumble.
right? Which is like I'm telling you, it's like
Hinge.
Hinge.
Facebook dating.
I've never seen that. I got way out of it before that started.
So what I'm seeing is like I go on Bumble and it's, I'm sorry, but all Caucasian men, and I am not into Caucasian men.
Have you tried them?
No, and I can't. I can't.
No,
you
like,
don't
come on,
understand.
no,
I
like,
cannot.
come
No.
Have you been with
I am
a white
not.
guy?
No, never.
Never.
I am
So
not
how you know that you don't like them though?
because I am not attracted.
Okay. No,
Okay.
Fine.
I am attracted to everything else other than white. There's a few Asians, maybe, but not big into the Asians. But it has to be Italian, Hispanic, maybe mixed guys. Like, yeah. Oh, there was a fine man at the basketball game last night.
Oh my God, you missed that face of Monica.
It's beautiful. And it was funny because I'm there watching my nephew's basketball game and walking down the stairs with his girlfriend. She goes like, I'll go with to the bathroom with you. And I was like, oh, great. So she's walking down. I was like, go to the right, go to the right, go to the right. So I could act, because this guy like works at the school, I think, dressed really nice. And he was a mixed guy. And I walked through and I was like, where's the restroom? And so then I went, I was like, do I look okay? Like in the restroom with her.
Yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, your ass looks good on those jeans. I'm like, oh good, okay. So I walked by, you know.
No, she went like, already.
I did. You gotta shake that booty. You gotta have a good walk.
Like she was already wet. You know, the fact that she was like,
Oh.
Oh my
Maybe.
My goodness.
Monica just like,
Hey,
you can hear when she was walking.
Hey, it may have worked, but not with him, because I'm outside waiting for somebody to pick me up, and I'm talking to the police officer because, well, he's talking to me. You can wait inside, or you know, how was the game? Da da da. I was like, oh, you know, we beat them really big, but this guy out of nowhere comes up and gives me this huge hug, and I'm like, I don't know you. I think I'm Monica. Like, I'm not the twin. Like, you know my twin. And he goes, no, I know who you are.
Oh, okay.
I know you're the sister. I was like, oh, okay. Well, he's like the deacon to this place. And I was like, oh, okay.
Wait,
He
what?
was kind of cutie.
I didn't
He
get
was a
that.
cutie.
The deacon, like,
They can marry.
What? I don't get it. Explain that.
He was cute. He was, I don't know where he's
But
from.
what does that mean, the deacon?
Catholic religion.
like, yeah.
It's a Catholic school. So usually
Okay.
when I see this man, he has a collar. And he was in plain clothes.
Oh, okay.
It's the same
Okay.
person she's talking about.
Yes.
Oh,
Gave me a
my
huge hug. And I was
God.
like, okay, I don't know if it's because my twin sister's a hugger.
Yes.
I thought maybe, but he goes, no, I know who you are. I was like, oh, okay.
She's probably already been showing him pictures.
Pictures of you,
"Oh, I like my
maybe.
sister. Oh, you like me?
No,
My
no,
sister."
because I was shaking my ass in there. So I was dressed to the nines last night. You know.
Damn.
Wait, this was last night?
This was last night.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's why she come all like.
Yeah, we might have.
Yes.
She's going to start bringing her +1 here soon. Be ready for that.
Yep.
Maybe. No, because I think he's probably too religious. If he's a deacon, I will be committing too many sins for him. So it's better not.